Okay, who's in charge there? Just tell me. Just tell me. I just want to know who the person is that works there that can't get fired.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. You know, I have never gotten personal when it comes to criticizing the company. Because if you go personal, it loses, some of the criticisms that you're trying to make. I don't care if people work there are nice. I don't care if they are not nice. The only thing that I care about is, are they effective? One of the criticisms that I made about the company very early on was about quality control. It was about over-promising and under-delivering. Now I hear those voices come more and more, right? But at the time when I said these things, when I said, they were an amateur operation, things like that, I got a lot of blowback. Specifically from my old man cringe community, But I was telling you what I saw. I couldn't tell you something that you wanted to hear. If you want a channel that's going to tell you the things that you want to hear, this is not the channel for you. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. And what you need to know is that Pat looked right into the camera and said, if an investor appears in your video, you might have an issue.
So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Geek Getaway posted a video yesterday where somebody alleged that an investor had appeared at the Crayola event, a lady investor, and presented some evidence to the fact from the Republic comment section that she was an investor prior to this event. Now, all this is alleged. Nothing's been confirmed as far as I know. I haven't seen anybody address it, but this is the allegation here. But it's not good. It doesn't look good. Whether it's good or bad, the appearance of impropriety, I think, at this point, is not a good look for the company.
And sometimes it's not that you did something improper. It's always the appearance of impropriety, right? Number one. And sometimes it's not the mistakes, but it's the cover-up of the mistakes. I really wish that in one of these podcasts where people talk for an hour to people from Intellivision, somebody starts asking these serious questions, because this is what's really affecting the launch of the console. It's the ineptitude. It's the lack of work experience at certain duties, right? It's the direction that the company has taken to launch this console. I said it before, but it was more out of disappointment than anything else that this has been the worst console launch that I have ever seen, right? And I don't say it with joy because I'm an Intellivision fan, okay? And they are stewards of the name right now. And as far as the reputation of the company, let's just say I haven't been impressed with the product that they put out as far as PR. It's very low quality, right? And somebody could be doing a better job over there, especially with 600 years of experience, especially with people making six figures. You don't see it in the output. Is somebody just collecting a paycheck over there? What does it take to get fired in this company? I don't know. I can tell you this. If I had made a mistake of this kind, and I would embarrass any owner of any company that I've ever worked for, my ass would be right on the street.
Now, I'm not being dramatic, or this is just not hyperbole. I want you to think about this. Think about it seriously. You have people openly questioning the character of the CEO. Openly. His honesty, his work ethic, what have you. I've criticized his work. I've never criticized the man. But there's people out there that criticize him personally and his ethics, right? So you would think that who's ever in charge of doing these things would have the utmost care of keeping their boss's reputation intact. But this is not the case. So there's a problem here, you know? And nobody is ever accountable in this company. You never see a shakeup. So what is it going to take? Seriously, what is it going to take?
Because you know at this point that you have hundreds of people, detractors, looking at every single move that you make, right? Waiting for any little mistake that you make to call it out and to put it to light. So you should be double and triple checking this, you know, quality assurance stuff. You know, if only you would have known months ago that you had a problem, you know. But at this point, all you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what anybody says. They're going to do things their way, even if it means screwing up this bad. And this is bad, because even if nothing bad happened here, because these are just allegations, the mere fact that you're going to have people diving into this.
Now you might say, hey, if they didn't do anything, they have nothing to worry about. But the fact is that you know these guys are already downloading this video, sending it to here, there, and everywhere. Of course, if the FTC or the SEC gets it, they have to look at it, right? Now you have, let's say that they did nothing wrong. At worst, you have people spending man hours and time on this rather than on putting out games. These are just unnecessary distractions. That's exactly what they are. And they keep happening over and over again because of incompetence. There's no other reason. It's a mistake once, twice, but at some point, it's just plain old incompetence. I can tell you this. I think I speak for many of the original Intellivision fans that in many ways we are disappointed. We were hopeful with the ideas, but the way the PR is being run, it doesn't live up to the legacy of the company.
The PR keeps on taking hits, and nobody over there can fire somebody to get the company on the right track as far as PR. Nobody's double checking anything, because this video had to go through several people, and how you missed this, I don't know. I've called for the firing of a couple of people now. This is number 3. It doesn't matter. It's job security over there. 6-figure job, no consequences.
Look, I'm not calling anybody out here, but I would ask a favor of anybody that has any employee of Intellivision on a podcast. Instead of asking the softball questions and just fun questions, can we get some serious questions answered? We really need them. The PR has been terrible. We don't know when we're getting our consoles. And every time we get some good news, we get bad news. Just something needs to change, and somebody needs to address it. New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.